But what happened last week when they took a shot at my hero and they tried to kill the next president of the United States? Enough was enough. And I said, let Trumpomania run wild, brother. Let Trumpomania rule again. Let Trumpomania make America great again. This November, guys, we can save the American dream for everyone. And Donald Trump is the president who will get the job done. So all you criminals, all you lowlifes, all you scumbags, all you drug dealers, and all you crooked politicians need to answer one question, brother. What you gonna do when Donald Trump and all the Trumpomaniacs run wild on you, brother?
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of a huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we can have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're getting it more right now with Bloomberg's Sonali Basak. Sonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told his members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will. During that auction that we saw a little bit before, the attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets. Now,
it was not just a poor auction; it was absolutely lousy. And you know, when the dealers have to step in to save a Treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence. And
welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, the New World Order book shows you how the world really works, and it is definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep, especially in the times that we're in right now. And 2024 is going to be one of our most entertaining years. We have the presidential election. We have the drums are beating. We have the emerging markets going to be flipping the switch on the fourth industrial revolution. Now, we had the Fed signal rate cuts, but remember, guys, they haven't cut rates yet. So we know the master magicians are about to set up that distraction. So therefore, they can cut rates while we still have inflation. And in the fourth quarter, once the election is over, we know the movie begins. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now we have Bitcoin and crypto up. Guys, yes, we have options, but remember, the stock market has options also, and we normally pull up. But we definitely have some selling pressure coming, and I'm going to go over that later. But don't forget, guys, on the weekend, we're the only game in town. Now, guys, make sure you go like and follow the TikTok. But guys, I told you, Hulk Hogan was going to put on a show. Make sure you watch the video I did last night. And Trump gave a wonderful encoded speech. And I'll probably do a Patreon video in a few days in regards to that speech. And then guys, don't forget J.D. Vance has his little movie on Netflix. You can't make this stuff up. And then we have Bill Gates, Microsoft, and Crowdstrike issue causes largest IT outage in history. And we know there is no coincidences. Remember, your life is an illusion and TV is your reality. And don't forget this date, July 19th, when we had this big outage. But it affected major banks, media outlets, airlines, offices, hospitals, and businesses worldwide. And this lets you know, guys, we're all connected. And I tell you all the time, the big one is coming. They say this has nothing to do with a cyber attack. It's just an outage. But guys, remember, the Crypto Teacher told you the big one is coming. So get yourselves prepared. Now we have Coinbase says some selling pressure is coming, and guys, they would definitely know, because anytime somebody wants to sell, they move it over to Coinbase. So they would definitely know. But guys, anyway, this back half of the year, we're going to be pulling back, but we still have a few catalysts. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. Now guys, do not forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, which are up. We have the dollar, which is up. We know that's not good for markets. We have volume in crypto right now is up. We have Tether and USDC. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed. Repo at $391 billion. Make sure you're pulling that on a daily basis during the week. And we know the Fed is keeping rates higher for longer to destroy this legacy market so the fourth industrial revolution can rise. And Trump talked about the technology. And we also know who J.D. Vance is connected to. Peter Thiel and Andreessen, my guy, both are pushing this fourth industrial revolution. Because we're in this space, we understand that. But the masses have no clue because they stay distracted on things that don't matter, and they love to fall for the divide and conquer. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have the EU regulators have released a draft test to classify crypto assets under the MiCA rule. And the European Union is moving fast forward when it comes to this digital economy. They're already laying down regulation, laying down the laws. Now, the only thing they have to do is push adoption. And then also we have Italy's top banks participate in 25 million euro digital bond issuance on Polygon and ECB trial. Tokenizing real-world assets, guys. Everything is going to be tokenized and put on blockchain. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, guys, we have the spot Bitcoin ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale, of course, all up right now. And we see BlackRock inflows continuing. But, guys, we know when it comes to the end of the month, make sure you're looking at outflows. Make sure you're pulling that on a daily basis because now it's an indicator on which way Bitcoin is going to go. And getting over into a little crypto news. And guys, you can't make this stuff up. Remember, your life is an illusion and TV is your reality. Binance U.S. entities get judges sign-off to invest customer assets in U.S. Treasury bills. And yes, guys, you heard that correct. And right now we have the government selling all these short-term Treasury bills, but we know the long-term Treasury bills nobody wants because the United States reserve currency has already lost its spot. Is this the central banks are holding it up? They're just getting us ready for this crisis, so then therefore this whole globe can move to a level playing field. So when you see the drums getting louder, the cyber attacks, the Birdman, guys, remember, it's all about the fourth industrial revolution, where they want the robots, algorithms, and drones to take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep to go inside the metaverse. And guys, this is all biblical, and you can find it in that wonderful book. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books. Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing, they were still getting that free money. What are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID Stories 3. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.